In the battle between two great super beings, who would win? Would it be Doctor Strange or would it be Doctor Doom? When we take a look at the powers and abilities of Doctor Strange, who is the Sorcerer Supreme of Earth, we see that he has mystic arts, divine invocations, and artifact-based powers. Particularly, artifacts that he uses on a regular basis are the Eye of Agamotto, which is basically time, the Cloak of Levitation, the Book of Vishanti, and the Wand of Watum. He also is able to do astral projection, dimensional and time manipulation, and summoning eldritch entities, defeating magical entities such as Dormammu, who's almost a god-level entity, and Shuma Gorath. His only limitation is so far, he must obey the cosmic balance. His powers are rarely self-generated, often drawn from the sources like the Vishanti, Agamotto. Then let's look at Doctor Doom, King, the Lord, the Master of Latveria. He is a scientist, basically meaning he's a magician, and he's also one of the greatest technical minds in the universe. When you check, one of the things about Doctor Doom is that he has the ability to use both sorcery and science, which is a weird hybrid. Yes, it is, but it's something that definitely will beat what Doctor Strange has. His key strengths are that he's a ruthless ambition to acquire power, including from godlike sources. Nothing stops him. His ambition knows no ends. Some of his most notable feats is that he's stolen the cosmic power from major entities. He can rival cosmic beings. He can mind swap. He can soul manipulation. And he can siphon powers from others. Dr. Doom's God tier power grabs. He's in Secret Wars in 2015. He became the God Emperor Doom. He stole the power from the Beyonders. Well, let's say taken. Let's not say stole. Doom and Molecule Man trap the Beyonders and absorb their powers. In Fantastic Four 319, Doom steals the power of Silver Surfer, basically the power cosmic that Galactus gave to Silver Surfer. The result is that Doom becomes a cosmic level entity, threatens everyone around. Unfortunately, he eventually loses his power due to the arrogance and resistance from those doggone heroes. Another instance of him reaching greatness, Infinity Gauntlet, the 1991. His attempts to take the Thanos power fails, but it shows his willingness once again that Doom knows no bounds. He's limited by no structures in order to get what he wants. Later on in an alternate stories, he does get the cosmic power, but never fully retains it. Another example, probably a story between Doctor Strange and Doctor Doom, Triumph and Torment from 1989. And this is when Doom makes a deal to save his mother's soul. So they go against Mephisto, the devil himself, Doctor Doom and Strange. And he uses the power, Strange's power, to compete with Mephisto and stand toe-to-toe due to his willpower and his alliance with Strange. Victory he takes through cunning and honor, not full power absorption, but tactical mastery, because of course that's what Doom is. What does Doctor Doom do? To just power of magic, nor his ability with science, but that his cunningness and tactical mastery is what takes him to the very end. When we compare Doctor Doom, he rarely takes power. He has defeated Dormammu multiple times, who's considered a god tier entity in his sector of the universe. He's held a time stone, in the MCU and in comics. He's wielded the power of eternity, probably one of the greatest cosmic forces ever in Strange Tales, but it's possible that could have been a mistake. He's hosted the power of the Vishantis, or universal energies, but only with permission or for limited use. And we see he used their artifacts to allow him to get more power. In the story called The Last Days of Magic, he resists an anti-magic technological invasion by tapping into the near primordial forces. Of course, once again, these are authors just going beyond and above what should have been the character. In The Order and Infinity Wars, he temporarily uses massive cosmic level spells, which don't seem to work. So, the key difference between Strange is that he obeys the laws of cosmic balance. He won't steal or abuse cosmic power. That limits his feat, but increases his respect across the realms. Blah. We do see in the MCU show that he was able to become nearly unstoppable in What If, where he took all the power into himself, but he had to become a darker version of himself in order to do it. In conclusion, Strange versus Doom, through his mastery of strategy and tactics, often burning out or being overthrown. Unfortunately, that has happened. He is human, naturally. Strange is considered more of a guardian. He's never really wanted to conquer anything, except for in that episode of What If in the MCU. but he's wielded power temporarily during times. In direct combat, Strange, of course, is the master sorcerer because he's been the sorcerer supreme for a very long time. But in ambition and in tactical mastery and in strategy, it is clearly Victor Von Doom, a.k.a. Dr. Doom, who not only exceeds what Strange has ever done, but he's done it more times than anyone else. What do you think? Comment, subscribe, give us a thumbs up. Spinnerack out.